You may have heard of high-ticket signature offers, but you might not know exactly what they are, why you would need one, or how to actually create one. So if this has been a burning question that you've been searching for the answer to, then be sure to stick around because in this video, I'm going to be breaking that all the way down just for you. Let's go. Hey there, Queen. So glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Listen, whether you're new to me or if you're true to me, I appreciate you being here and welcome to my channel or welcome back. If you are a high achieving woman entrepreneur and you are over 40 or you're a woman of color or you're a woman of the LGBTQ plus community and you are feeling squeezed between success and satisfaction, girl, you have found your sanctuary. I am your new favorite coach and your biz bestie. Yes, hello, hi there. My name is Katrina Marie, also known as the Boss Chick Biz Coach and your fearless leader. I am a holistic business coach and RN health and wellness educator, and I am here to resuscitate your life and your legacy. I do that one of three ways. One, I help you to heal internally so that you can expedite your external success. Two, I help you to exit a corporate career that no longer serves you. And three, I teach you how to build an aligned and profitable brand and business in the online space without sacrificing your soul and sanity or compromising your health and happiness. So if you are ready to design or build or create the life you dream of, desire, and deserve, and claim a life of peace, pleasure, power, and profit, then listen, stick around for a while, but definitely do subscribe, hit the notification bell, okay? So you don't miss a single episode. All right, now before we actually get into the steps, okay, of how to create a high-end or high-ticket signature core offer, I want to make sure that we're really on the same page, okay? We got to be eye to eye here on what a signature offer actually is, okay? So again, before we go through that process, let's go ahead and quickly talk about that. And so a signature offer or a core offer or a high-end signature offer, you may have heard it, of several different ways, all the same thing. Those terms are used interchangeably, okay? So don't be confused about that. Don't get that twisted up in your mind. Like, just know that it's all the same. But what it is exactly is your proprietary system. It is your framework, your proven process, your format, your formula, your systematic way of really your secret sauce, right? To getting your clients the results that they came to you for. In other words, where are they now and where is it that they ultimately want to be? And what is it that you do specifically to help them achieve or accomplish those results, right? In other words, you're taking them from where they are right now to where it is they ultimately want to be, or at least to the next step and maybe the next step, depending on, what your program actually entails and how long the process is to get them the actual results. Okay. And we'll kind of go into that later, but do understand that first. Now, that means from point A to point B, that means we're taking them from dream to dread. We might be taking them from, hell to heaven. We could be taking them from the nightmare to a dream life, right? We could be taking them from hell, Kansas City or New York City to Oz, okay? It doesn't really matter, but it's from where they're stuck right now to where it is they want to be, their next level, whatever that is for them, right? So in other words, it's the process, it's the formula, it's the system, the step-by-step on how you actually get your clients the winning results, the outcome, the ultimate big transformation that you promised. Okay, so the first step in the process is to reverse engineer your numbers. Yep, reverse engineer your numbers, okay? And the reason why we do this is because we want to determine first and foremost, what is the number, the dollar amount that it will actually take for you to feel comfortable in your living arrangement, for you to feel comfortable in how much it will require for you to maintain your livelihood, your household expenses, your, whatever you need to take care of at home, hopefully replacing your high corporate salary, okay? And also to be able to still afford a few, and I said a few, I'm emphasizing a few because we don't want to live beyond our means, but a few luxuries, okay? Because what we don't want to do is have you to deprive you of anything that you've been used to being able to afford from your corporate career. Okay, so that's why we're doing this. Now, I want to keep the math really simple here. So this is a question for you to answer. What is your desired amount? What income on a monthly basis do you want, desire, or need to make in order for you to maintain, again, your livelihood, your household expenses, cover the basic necessities, right? Again, replace your income, hopefully, or live within a comfortable means, right? And also, what will it take for you to have just a few luxuries at your disposal as well? So we need to work the numbers in order to know that. It is very important to know your numbers. Okay, so here's where we're going to break out our calculators. And I want you to really do this with me. Okay, we're doing a little coaching here today, right? You have my calculator, all right? Have my calculator. I want you to break out your calculator. Now, 10K a month is typically, when I ask this question, that's usually the number that comes up where people feel, at least the women I work with, pretty comfortable, right? And confident to say that number boldly, that is what it would take to cover their expenses and to live comfortably. All right. So let's just go with that. All right. We're just going to make this easy math, nothing difficult. I do want you to break out your calculators because I want you to do this with me so you can see how easy it is. So we have our handy dandy calculators right here. All right. Everybody's with me. You got your calculator? Yes, yes, and yes. Perfect. Now, let's just say we said we're going to go with 10K. All right. So we're going to take 10K. I'm going to show this to you. It's so super simple. Okay. Don't overcomplicate it. 10K. You got that? See that? 10K. Okay. 10K is the number we're going with for our monthly salary. That's what we need to make. We know that. Good. The question then is, how many clients do we want to work with on a monthly basis, right? How many clients do we want to work with on a monthly basis? And that will be based on your lifestyle. That is conducive to your lifestyle, not mine. Okay? Because my lifestyle is different from yours and yours is different from the next other women, right? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their own goals, their own lifestyle, what they're willing to do, not do. Everybody's got a different situation, a different setup, a different scenario. So that said, you've got to think about this for you. What works for you? For me, let's just go with the number 3, okay? The number 3 is what we're going to go with for the sake of doing the math here. Okay, so let's say we want to work with 3 clients because that's comfortable for us. It still allows us to live a free lifestyle, to have spaciousness in our calendars or on our calendars, to be able to do the things that we enjoy doing and not feel pressured to work with a bunch of clients. You don't maybe want 10, 20, 50, 100 clients a month, right? That might just be overkill. You're comfortable right at the number 3. So let's go with that. So you're going to take the number 3 or the 10,000 that we have here, okay? 10,000, don't forget. We're going to divide that by the number 3. Divide by number 3. 3 clients. Easy peasy, right? That is going to give us a number of $3,333. Okay? See that? Okay? That's the number we're going to get. And that means that is the value of the offer we need to create. I always start there. Okay? Let's start there. Okay, well, I really start with what is your desired lifestyle, but we know what that is. Let's just for the sake of time, we know what the lifestyle is we want to live, and that's how we came up with the number 3. Okay, now we took that number, we got the value of the offer, and now we can start to actually create the offer based on this value right here. Okay, got it? Good. Step 2, now that we've clarified that, step 2 is we've got to get clear on what is the transformation your offer provides. Get clear on the transformation your offer provides. That's number 2 or step 2, okay? I hope you're writing this down. You know I'll be dropping these gems, so listen up, pay attention. You might have to go back, pause it if you need to, and watch it again, whatever it takes, but I want you to get this, okay? Because I want you to actually get into action so we can make this happen. Okay? So get clear on the transformation your offer provides. Now, what that means exactly is, and the way you come up with that and how you make that determination is by asking these questions. 1, what is it that makes you different or unique in the marketplace? You may have heard this called or termed unique service proposition? What is your USP? What is your unique service proposition, right? You are a unicorn or should be a unicorn in this market. What makes you that? What deems you as such? What makes you unique or different in this marketplace? Here's the thing. I'm going to use myself as an example to put this into perspective for you. There are a gazillion, trillion, million, 50, 1100. Okay. You know, that ain't no number, but you know how we do as Black folks. Okay. Like we just make it all up as we go. Listen, it's a lot of coaches out here in the industry. Is it not? A lot of business coaches specifically. Now, I'm a cross between a business coach, a career transition coach, and a lifestyle coach, right? I have a lifestyle brand. I'll say that. So I'm a life coach. I'm a business coach. I'm a career transition coach. And what I've done and what makes me unique is this. First of all, my story and my journey, right? Because nobody has gone through this exact same path that I have. Nobody has had the exact same, maybe similar, but not the exact same challenges or struggles that I've had. That's number one. That's what makes me unique. That's what makes you unique. Okay, let's just get that straight. Nobody's going to have an identical story to yours. Now, the other things that make you unique are your skill set. Okay, your skill set makes you unique. The experience that you have, the educational path that you've been on, in addition to the work that you've already done, right? The results that you've already got, even if they're just results for yourself, for family members, for friends, for colleagues, or for whomever. Okay, know that. Be okay with that because that's going to help to create this package for you. Now, again, going back to me and using me as an example, I am a holistic business coach. Now, when I first started, I started off as a career transition coach and startup business expert. I have since taken that and combined it with, or blended it with, however you want to say it, my background as a nurse, okay, because I didn't want to disregard my over 2 decades of nursing, right? I took my 30 years of experience in corporate America. I took my knowledge of, how to transition out of any job that no longer served me, right? Just out of corporate America altogether, a corporate career. And then I actually got the results for myself first before I can actually teach it to somebody else, okay? And then I said, okay, how can I take the best of all of these worlds? Because I have a lot of experience. How could I take all of that and package myself up as an industry leader and make myself different and unique in the marketplace? Well, that's how I do it. I deem myself now as a holistic business coach because I don't just work with just the individual aspects of your life. So for example, it's not just about your career or how to start a business, how to scale a business, how to grow a business. It's not just about evolving in life or taking care of your health or taking care of, your relationships or whatever. It's about you as a whole entire person, hence the word whole and holistic, right? It is how I approach teaching you how to build an aligned and profitable brand and business. That's the business part, without sacrificing your soul and sanity or compromising your health and happiness, right? So that means that I am utilizing and leveraging my nursing background in addition to my experience in how to actually go through the steps, the process that I have come up with that works, that actually gets real results, okay, for not only myself, but clients that I've worked with on how to actually transition out of a corporate career. Okay. So that's just a really good example, I think, for, what makes me unique. And it gives you some idea as to how you can think about this when you are considering on what makes you unique. Okay. Does that make sense? So that's just like the first part. Okay. Now, what is the other questions you need to ask yourself is what is the secret sauce for getting people the results that you get them? You cater to a particular population of people. Who are those individuals? Okay, you've got to know that. Who is it that you're actually exclusively catering to? Okay, this goes down to niche marketing, right? We talked about this before where it's who you're talking to and what you're teaching to those specific people that you can get the best result for. Okay. Those individuals, what is your secret sauce for getting these individuals the results that you promise, right? This goes back to winning results. This goes back to that framework and formula we talked about just a little bit ago. And then what is the actual problem, the pain that you are curing or that you are solving for? What is that? So you've got to know what the pain points are. You've got to know what the urgent needs are, that the clients that you work with, your ideal champagne clients, that you are meeting them where they are, right? What are their pain points? What are their urgent needs? What are their desires? What keeps them up at night? Like, what is it what are their problems that you have a solution to and that you are solving for? That is the big promise that you need to keep. That is the solution that you need to present them with. Okay? Now, before I give you more, if you're getting what I'm giving and you love these gems I'm dropping, go ahead and leave a comment below and let's get this discussion popping. Listen, let me know what's hitting home for you, what resonates with you, what part of this message is your greatest takeaway so far. What's that aha moment that you have, that light bulb moment that maybe you've heard this before, but not necessarily described the way that I'm describing it to you today. Maybe the way that I'm delivering the message today is really helping you right now put this all together. Let me know what that is in the comments right now. So now what we're going to do, this is step number 3. Write this down. We are going to create our high ticket offer outline. Our high ticket offer outline. Okay. There's going to be just 3 quick steps to this. So make sure you're writing this down and paying attention so that you can create this outline. Okay. The first thing you want to know is how long is it going to take you? How long do you want your program to be? Okay, that's the question. How long do you want your program to be? Now, this is going to be determined by a realistic goal, right? Meaning, how long does it realistically take for the individuals that you work with, those you have identified as your ideal clients or ideal avatars, as I call them, your champagne clients? How long does it take for you to take them through the process and actually get them the results? Now, everybody's on a different wavelength, not the same pace. So, that might be a little fluid, right? But just realistically, from point A to from where they are now to point B to where they want to be, or the next phase or the next level or the next stage in their business or life, okay? Where is it that they need to, or how long will it take them rather to go through the process that you teach, the formula, the framework, your proprietary system? How long is that process? That's the first question, okay, for creating this framework or this outline. Then what are the milestones that they need to reach in order to, as they transition towards their transformation? That's the second part of the question. Okay. And then third, once you've determined this, like once you brainstorm the milestones, you need to structure them, right? Organize them, prioritize them in a very sequential order, chronologically, like what do they need to do first, second, third, last, right? Like what's the actual steps? What's the order? What's the milestones they need to reach as they transition towards their transformation, right? So this doesn't need to be perfect right now, but we need to get this written on paper so that we have a clear understanding and can literally see and look down on this paper we have in front of us to determine, okay, does this make sense? Do I need to rearrange this or organize this differently or structure this in a different way? Because I want to make sure that I'm getting the clients the results by going through the proper channels, going through the proper order, and making sure that this is the most appropriate and efficient way for them to actually get if the results, right? And that's what we're after. So listen, this could be adjusted and more than likely will be adjusted. Why? Because you're working with, again, a variety of different types of clients. They have different learning styles. They have different, they're individuals, right? So there are going to be some differences between people. So you need to listen to the feedback of what your clients are giving you and take that into consideration as you may have to tweak or manipulate some things in your program, and that's okay. So maybe you start off and you say, well, I think realistically it's going to be somewhere between, I don't know, 6 weeks or maybe 8 weeks or maybe 30 days to get them the actual result, okay, depending on what you're teaching them. And maybe it'll take a full year. So you shouldn't just be randomly pulling numbers from the thin air, right? You just need to make sure that you're really thinking through this. And if you've gone through this process yourself, how long did it realistically take you? And then kind of base it off of that, right? So that can be utilized as your baseline. And then from there, you can decide, okay, this is how long it took me when I taught it to other people, my clients, or my family members or friends. You have some case studies, perhaps if you're new here, okay, and you haven't been doing this a while. Whatever the results are, whatever the timeline was there, use that as your baseline to make that determination initially. Just understand that this is an evergreen process. So just remain flexible and knowing that you may have to adjust this according to your clients. They'll let you know. Okay. So just be listening. Now, I hope you found that helpful. Listen, if you are ready to build an aligned and profitable brand and business and prioritize your health, your healing, and your happiness, then be sure that you watch my free training to do just that. I take you through the exact steps on how to do just that. I go into greater depth. Of course, I don't have a lot of time to do that here on this video, but in the free training, I actually go into much greater depth so that you can understand how to do that and so much more. Okay. But also, I'm going to link that into the description below. Okay. But also, if you're just ready to actually get on a call with me and take this to the next level and find out ways in which I can best support you and kind of meet you where you are right now, deciding, where it is you want to be next and how you can not only build a high ticket business model like I just described, okay, but how you can really utilize that to your advantage and leverage the skill set that you have, your career experience, as well as your educational background, your story, your journey, and all that jazz, everything that I talked about earlier. You want to make sure that you get on a call with me, book a complimentary business breakthrough discovery session so that I can offer you some insights. Definitely you're going to need some clarity, and you'll want to have a plan of action so you know the exact next steps to take for your next level. Now, if you've gotten any value from this video whatsoever, which I hope you did, I would really, really appreciate it. And I thank you in advance. Just go ahead and first of all, leave me some comments. I would appreciate some feedback from you, but give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like, subscribe, okay? Hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time a new video drops. I do coaching and conversations on this channel, again, talking about healing, how to exit a corporate career, be it a toxic job, a hostile work environment, or a career that no longer serves you. And again, teaching you how to build an aligned and profitable online brand and business without sacrificing your soul and sanity or compromising your health and happiness. So if that sounds good to you, please do subscribe. Share this video out so that more people can see my videos and actually listen to the messages that I am pouring my heart out and giving you all the goods here, right? Because I want to make sure that you win, not only today or this year, but always, okay? So if this all sounds great for you, I would again really appreciate it if you would go ahead and share this video out with more people who actually need to see it. And besides, it really and truly does help the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, to know who to push my videos out to. And I know there are so many more people who actually could appreciate and benefit from the content that I have here on this channel. So thank you so much. That's all I have for you today. Listen, I'm going to tune out while you tune in. As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now.